You know, I'm usually all for holding big companies accountable, but lately it seems like every video or post I come across about this game is dripping with negativity. And honestly, I'm worried that this constant barrage of negative criticism might be turning away potential fans who would really enjoy the game. Hear me out. This game isn't as bad as everybody's making it up to be. In fact, it's pretty darn good. But here is the kicker. When you are used to playing with toolbox filled with 50 DLCs, tens of thousands of assets, hundreds of mods, thousands of maps, to a fresh vanilla games, this comes as a slap in the face. Take a step back and fire up City Skylines 1 without a single asset, mod or DLC inside, and you might just find yourself surprised at how the basic experience feels. This doesn't even take into account that the game had almost 10 years of updates. Believe it or not, City Skylines 2 isn't necessarily a step down from its predecessor. For some folks, it might even feel like an upgrade.
Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power.
Nostalgia is deceiving you. Let's remember some of the things City Skylines 1 didn't have on the launch or still doesn't have in the base game.
No rock placement, no terraforming, no garbage recycle, no sewage treatment, no natural disasters. Couldn't change the direction of the one-way road, no bus lanes, no one-way train track, no ferries, no trams, no parking, no car crashes, no tunnels, no 1, 2 and 4 lane highways, no elevated trains and subways, no specialized industry zoning, no day and night cycle, no seasons, no teams, no medium density, mixed use, low rent and low housing or low rise office zones, no US Euro building team, no teams, no historical buildings, no radio, no ability to set stop signs and lights at intersections, no brush tools. You cannot build cities bigger than 400,000 without mods.
I understand that content creators whose job it is to play this game are not happy because they can switch completely to the new game, and in general they say they stop playing after 500 or 1000 hours. Of course the base game becomes boring and or problems annoy you after you play it for so much in a so short amount of time. But is this how the normal gamer who will play average 2 hours every day when they come from the job will feel? That means 14 hours a week and 16 hours per month. In that way, when the game stops being fun for you and or problems with it becomes unbearable, they will just give us new updates, patches or DLCs, and the new mods will come out. This is especially true with the people that want to come into the franchise now, to play something that all of the vocal people of the community think of as a City Skylines game. They need to spend at least double or triple amount of money. Also add complexity with mods that a true new player will not need or will not be able to implement for at least 200 hours. And after they fix the second game, they will need to buy City Skylines 2 as well. I know that for Paradox sims like myself, it's normal to give all of our money to Paradox, but for a normal gamer this might be a hefty investment. Admit it, how much of you need 50 to 100 mods plus a bunch of assets for the game? I need a lot of mods to play City Skylines 1 and to play it how I want to play it. Every once in a while, when I come back to it after 2-3 months of not playing, I need to deal with all of the mods, changes and updates for hours. When I just want to turn on the game and play it for a bit. It's very annoying and then I just don't want to play. City Skylines 2, I just need to take a few mods on Thunderstorm, which is arguably easier to use than Workshop, and unlock dev mode. And I'm set. The easiness of use might be a selling point of the game compared to its predecessor. A big problem people also have with this game is how the game runs. But think of how fast the first game is running or loading in the game with all of the mods and assets that you probably have. Then maybe City Skylines 2 is more comparable with City Skylines 1. Also, City Skylines 2 is made in a way that is using much more of the modern hardware than the first one. So in a year I wouldn't be surprised if I see City Skylines 2 running better than City Skylines 1. Yes, the game has its problems. Nobody's denying that. But it's much better than people give it credit to. What I consider to be the greatest mistake was the decision to not release the game as a beta. If the developers had labeled it as such and announced that the full version would be available in a few months, it could have led to much greater satisfactions amongst players. One problem that I and many other players have with the game is that it's too easy and nothing feels like it matters. But if proper mods are created, we can fix that. Imagine cars not despawning, the traffic would soon be much harder.
That's what she said.
Also, remove the ability for Sims to get stuff online, so they need to go to the store, and the traffic is even worse. Remove money back from destroying buildings and your leveling cheese is out. If we increase the unkeep of many things, we could get some money problems. Some mods that harden the game are already out now, like traffic reduction remover and economy fixer.